Press and hold the record button for 3 seconds. Then press the record button once again to enter record mode. Next, select the fixtures you want included into your first scene. Press and hold down the group button to select more than one fixture at a time. A flashing LED indicates that the fixture is selected. In this case, we have all 4 fixtures selected. We will use the channel bank button to select between banks 1 through 4 and 5 through 8. When the LED is on, it indicates that channels 5 through 8 are active. When the LED is off, channels 1 through 4 are active. We can then set our positions, select colors, and our gobo, and store our scene to a desired location. You will press the record button followed by one of the 4 scene buttons. First, you want to make sure that you're on the page that you want to store your scene to. There's 24 pages indicated by PA. The 2 numbers that follow are the page number. So we are here on page 1. PA01 indicates page 1. So then we'll hold the record button and select button number 1. The LEDs will momentarily flash, indicating that scene 1 has been recorded. Next, I'm going to once again use the joystick to change the position of my lights. Use the faders to change the color and gobo, and I'll store that as a scene. Once again, press and hold record followed by the scene number you want to store to. We now have scenes 1 and 2 recorded on page 1. We'll record one more scene here so that we can later on create a sequence and run it in a show. Once again, press and hold record followed by the scene number. Exit record scene mode, press and hold the record button. Once the LED is off, you have exited record mode. To play back the scenes we recorded, simply select the scene that you wish to play back. Any scene button that has its green LED illuminated indicates that there is a scene stored there. If there is no LED illuminated, that means that it is empty. To record a show, press and hold the record button for 3 seconds. And press the record button once again to enter record mode. Next, select one of the 4 show buttons off to the right. A flashing LED indicates that the show has been selected. Next, select one of the 4 scene buttons that you want included as your first show step. I've selected scene number 1, which is indicated by the flashing LED on page 1. Next, use the fader to set your step hold time. I've set it to 1.55 seconds. Then I'm going to press enter to store that step. Next, select your second step by pressing one of the 4 scene buttons. Use the speed fader to set your hold time. Then press the record enter button. Select your next show step. Set your hold time. Followed by record enter. To exit, press and hold the record enter button for 3 seconds. To play back the show we've recorded, simply press the show button that you programmed to. The show will begin to play back immediately. To turn off the show, select the same show button. You can also record shows incorporating a fade time. To do so, press and hold the record button for 3 seconds. Then press the record button once again to enter record mode. Select the show that you want to record to. Select the scene that you want as your first show step. Then press the speed and fade button, which is a combo hold and fade time. Use the fader to set your hold fade time. Then press the record enter button. Select another scene that you want included as your second show step. Adjust the fader to set the hold fade time. Then press the record enter button. We'll select scene number 3 as our last show step. Set the whole fade time, followed by the record enter button. Press and hold the record enter button for 3 seconds to exit. To play back the show we've just recorded, select the show button. You'll notice the movements between steps are smoother. This is due to our fade setting. The next thing we're going to talk about is saving to the compact flash port. The compact flash card is a proprietary card. You must use the Elation 32 megabyte card. No other card is compatible. Once the card has been used in the DMX programmer, do not attempt to use the card on any compatible device, as the information in the card may become corrupt. To save the compact flash, press and hold the record button for 3 seconds. Next, use the up or down buttons to get to option number 3, which is the CF option. CF stands for compact flash. Press the record enter button to enter that menu option. From here, you can use the up and down buttons to scroll through 2 options. The first option is ST, which stands for store, or RD, which stands for read. We're going to be storing our information, so we're going to select option number 1. We'll press enter, then we will use the up-down buttons to select what we want to save. You can select all, scene, program 1, program 2, program 3, program 4, or the set for settings, which are the pan tilt settings and any channel setting that you may have made during the initial setup. Now we'll select all. I'm going to press enter, then use the up down buttons to select the folder that we want to store to. There's 9 folders that you can choose from. We'll select folder number 1 and press enter. The display will flash STOR, which stands for store, and then good, which means that the transfer is complete. And all information has now been stored to the CF card. To erase the entire memory in the DMX programmer, turn the power switch off, which is located on the rear. Next, hold the number 2 scene button, fixture blank button, and the blackout button all simultaneously, and turn the power switch back on. With your fingers off the buttons, and when the LCD illuminates, all information will then have been erased. To load information that was previously stored on a compact flash card, press and hold the record enter button to enter the menu mode. Next, use the up and down buttons to select the number 3 option, which is the CF option. Press the record enter button. Press the up button for the number 2 option, which is the RD, which stands for read, and press the record enter button. From here we can select what we want to load. We can load all information, scene information, program 1, program 2, program 3, program 4, or the setting information by using the up-down buttons. We'll select all information and press the record enter button. From here we'll select the folder that contains the information that we want to load. I've previously stored my information in folder 1, so I'm going to leave it there and press the record enter button to select it. The display tells us that it's reading and loading the information. Once the transfer is complete, the display will temporarily read good.